This is my intro music. Welcome to the video. I hope you like it lots, so don't forget to subscribe and click the thumbs up button. Now let's react.
Hey, hi, hello there, and welcome to another episode of An Anthropologist Catches Up on what Amberlynn is doing today. I'm not re-recording that. Couple things before we get started. It is cold in my apartment. I've not had heat for 2 days. It is below 20 and has been for 2 days. You know, perfect time for the heat to go out. My apartment will fix the heat at some point in the future. I'm cranky. I'm cold. My coffee's gone cold. Look, this is what you get. All right. I put makeup on. Happy. So here we are. So I do know that I am a little behind on Amber, so we're going to catch up on her last 2 videos. I know she just put one up, like it says, an hour ago now. Today being February the 20th. Happy birthday, Mom. Again, I've already recorded 1 video today. But, you know, it's my mom. She gets all the happy birthdays. And so I want to do the last 2 videos she's done. We are not going to go over the apology video. And the reason for that is because I went over Beck's reaction to Amber's apology in a separate video because I feel like that was something that was more interesting, honestly. I wanted to hear how Beck was going to respond to it, how Beck was going to take it. And that was a whole lot more interesting than just listening to Amber. So that was, I felt like it was a good take on it. I do want to do the I'm quitting Semaglutide video because I've already watched it once, and apparently Amber has beef with the wind. So there's that. I have not watched the lying to all of you video, so what we're gonna do, it seems like doing 2 videos per my video seems to be working out pretty well as a format so far because she's just not doing a whole lot right now. Oh wait, no, that video is 30 minutes long. Oh. I just saw the timestamp on that one. Well, that one's 14. Ooh, huh. Hang on, I might be changing my tune right now. Well, I wasn't gonna go all the way back, but maybe I will. I don't think I've done this one. I'm very positive I haven't done this one. Alright, here's what we're gonna do, because I didn't realize this one was 30 minutes long, so I'm gonna watch that one first before... I don't want to do a dry react to that. Alright, so you're watching me think in real time. Let's do this. Let's back our asses all the way up to Cheesecake Factory taste test. We'll watch that. We'll do responding to Beck, gaining more weight. Then we'll do quitting Semaglutide and the wind isn't real. I don't know. That'll be the happy little end to this. And then I will go over this and find out what the hell's going on here. Wow, she's the same size, isn't she? Yeah, she is. Look at her. Huh. All right. Anyway, yeah, and then we'll do this later. Sorry about that. All right. So anyway, thank you to everybody who's been supporting the channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my members. You guys rock. Thank you to everybody who's going to hit the thumbs up button. Again, it's cold. Apologies to that. We're going to watch these at time and a half to try to get through these as fast as possible. I don't really expect a whole lot to happen because I'm pretty sure I've watched all of these and there's not a whole lot going on. So there's that. I think she talks about going to her therapist in this one. So that might be a little bit of a conversation when we get to it. A little bit of a con. And yeah, all right. So do I need to say anything else before we get started? It's cold. My neighbors are somewhat noisy. You might hear them banging on the boiler because it's underneath my building. That's all I've got. All right, let's do this.
Vlog, so it's a new month, February 1st. I hope that you guys have an amazing one. I know some people think of it as like a fresh start. I do. That's the way I view new weeks, new years.
All right. You guys ready? Time and a half. Go.
Hello. Welcome to a new vlog. So it's a new month, February 1st. I hope that you guys have an amazing one. I know.
She's hitting February 1st. Now, to be fair, that was 8 days ago. So she posted February 1st on February 12th. It is February the 20th in this timeline. putting things into perspective here. This video went up 8 days ago. It's got 40K views. She's got 240 some odd K subscribers. Her numbers are really dropping. Her viewed numbers are really dropping.
Some people think of it as like a fresh start. I
Do
do.
they?
That's the way I view new weeks, new years, and new months. I woke up to a notification on my phone saying that I've used almost all of my internet.
Dude, I cannot believe February is almost completely over. Like, WTF, where did the month go?
Data, and I was so confused because I've
I'm
always
so
had unlimited.
confused.
So I was very confused. I tried to figure out the issue and I couldn't do it on my own. So I have been on the phone with customer service for like over 2 hours. Long story short, I had to add on an unlimited package because supposedly I've never had that before. So now my internet has doubled in price, but you know what? It's worth it. I need a good internet and a fast internet for my job. All right, you guys. So we have a little haul here.
I look like a troglodyte. What? This is the first time in the history of you having this phone that you went over your data. You don't know why. And instead of figuring out why, you just bought more data? I mean, don't you want to know why you went over your data plan, though? Like, you still haven't solved the initial problem.
I'm gonna start off with the package and I have literally no idea what it is, where it's from. It's in a completely different language. Oh my God.
My hair dry yet?
I wake up in a positive, uplifting mood, trying to ignore all the triggers that remind me that my heart is broken. And then I receive the
Sorry, I'm
Hectacona journal
ignoring her. I'm trying to see if
that
my
was
hair's
shipped out to
dry.
me before we broke up.
I washed my hair, you guys.
Fuck. Oh my God, and it's
All
such
right.
good quality.
No, it's not.
Jeez. Literally matches my outfit. You'd think that this was
hate
planned.
that.
I promise you this was not planned. But
I promise you it was planned. Look at my little smile here. It's totally not planned, you guys.
this is the Hectacona journal. I was gonna make multiple journals, different colors, versions that would be suitable
I hate this Hectacona font.
for anybody. But the merch is no longer a thing because it was something that me and Tommy were doing together. I don't know, maybe in the future when I feel less like death, then maybe merch will come back because a lot of people liked it. A lot of people wanted it. I'm not gonna lie. Even I did. And I had so many ideas. So did Tommy.
I hate being like this, but I wish, like, I don't really wish this, but I kind of wish, like, the most traumatic thing that has ever occurred to my life is, like, someone breaking up with me. You know, like, there's been so much that has occurred in my life. Not, you know, telling anybody in particular they need to leave. Better not break up with my ass. Anyway, my point is, she just, every breakup she goes through, it's like the end of the fucking world. And it's just like, girl, Kim, people are dying. This is like how I always feel about it.
Putting our minds together was making a lot of creative things. Oh God, moving on. Next is this box here. So first things first is I got a stapler because I've been junk journaling and the
This is my stapler. This is my stapler. I brought it from home.
pages are already falling out. And I'm just like, what? This journal like wasn't cheap. I mean, by no
Obviously have no concept of, like, volume.
means it wasn't expensive. In my brain, the only way that I figured I could fix it was getting some staples and getting an adorable pink stapler. Like how cute is that? I have not
Obviously only a pink staple would work.
used a stapler in years. And then the last thing that was in this box is some hand soap. So I just got 3 of these Method hand soaps and I guess they put this sticker over it so it wouldn't leak or break. It's the Sweetwater Method hand soap. Yep.
I do like Method.
Smells clean. Next is this box. So it is another perfume by that brand that I've been getting lately. This one's called Rum Tropique and they have so many different ones. Like it's crazy. Ooh.
Fly away, caw, caw.
Ooh, that's like a musky fruity. Okay. And then last but not least, we have another package, but this one did not come in a box. It literally just came just like this. Can you imagine if it was something naughty? So,
It wouldn't have come in a package just like that. Not that I would know.
anyone have any idea what it is, even though you just saw the box? So hook that doodad in there. This is a doodad right here.
How young do you have to be to not know what a phone looks like? Write in my comments if you didn't know what this was until after she showed you it was a phone. I'm not gonna judge, I'm just very curious. And then tell me how old you are. Okay, don't do that. Tell me if you're younger than... I don't want you to age yourselves, because that's bad. But at the same time, how many people didn't know what a phone was?
Here. Ring, ring, ring. Hello? Yes, this is Amberlynn Reed. Isn't that so cute? It's
I mean, yeah, I guess.
literally a lip phone. Like, I can't. Am I gonna use it as a phone? No, but it's gonna be such a cute decor. All right, you guys.
God.
It is officially time for me to clean this bookshelf. I'm gonna
To be fair, that is a little cluttered.
take everything off. I'm going to dust it. I'm going to go through
I love the fact that the very top shelf has nothing on it because she can't reach it.
All of this, get rid of some of it, and we're gonna completely reorganize this. So here is a before. All right, so we have a little time lapse action. I haven't done a time lapse in so long. I forgot how much I enjoy them. I think they're fun to watch. So while I was doing this, I was just listening to some YouTube in my little AirPod, and this took me only like a good 15 minutes to clear it all off. So it didn't take long at all. All right, so I took everything off. Now I'm about to use some Lysol wipes, and I'm just going to wipe all this down.
I use microfiber wipes because they're not wipes and I can wash them and reuse them again. And I use a mix of vinegar and water with a hint of soap in it. But I'm also not like the world's most wasteful person, so... Why did you speed up taking everything off the shelf, but you're not going to speed up wiping the shelf?
All right, so since I'm short, we're gonna use a broom here.
So we wiped and disinfected the 3 shelves that we could reach, but the one shelf we can't reach, F that guy. Okay.
That is a lot of music. I'm also gonna use the broom up here, which I can barely reach. Short girl problems.
Man, I tell you what, everybody's neighbors in all of these videos lately have really been popping off. Like, Snowflake's neighbors apparently are fighting, like, to the death. Amber's neighbors are having some kind of wild-ass party. My neighbors are bowling. I just think it's interesting that all of our neighbors have decided to be the loudest fucking things on the planet all at the same time.
Stuff here, all on my couch, my table, my island. Oh my god, it's a mess. It's giving me anxiety. So for dramatic effect, I want to show you guys how it looks
You should just throw it all away like you've done many, many times in the past.
now, and then I'm about to show you how it looked before, and then I'm going to show you how it looks after. So here you go. So here is a before, and here is after.
Did you actually get shit on the top shelf?
Oh my god, it looks so much better, less cluttered. Now it makes more
you
sense.
didn't.
I like how I put the books in like different spots instead of all just like in one row. This cleared off, yay. I still have tons of stuff on my couch now. It's majority perfume, so I'm about to show you guys the new spot that I'm gonna have it. Okay, so we're in my closet, and I have this shelf that I now have cleared off, so I'm gonna put all my perfume here. Okay, so I just got done
I did notice in one of her later videos that she did have all of her perfume in there.
washing my perfume stands, so now I'm just drying them. So I do have 2 of these. I almost wish I had 3, but 2 works just as good. Okay, so I'm just carrying all my perfume from the living room, and I'm just gonna set it here. Well, look at that. I put it all in a container, so it was easier to lug. Okay, so now I'm just gonna organize it all, see what I come up with.
I still say that bottle is cursed.
All right, I did it, folks. All right, so this is all the perfume that I have. So my recommendations is Bright Crystal by Versace, but
You brought the Billie Eilish perfume into the closet? You're putting Eilish in a closet? Does Billie know that? My eyelashes are hitting my glasses.
unfortunately, I ran out of it. The Floral Marshmallow, because I get the most compliments wearing this one. If you guys are looking for some summery vibes, I would say this Clementine one. And this one by Kim Kardashian, which I don't think she even makes anymore. And the bottle is phenomenal. Okay, guys, so I did order...
I know there's some people that collect perfume via the bottle. I know that was a big thing for Amway for a long time. Like the Amway perfume bottles were like a thing.
dinner, and I wanted to show you what I got. I did order from the Cheesecake Factory, and I got something I've never had before. It kind of, from the description, reminded me of like a poke bowl. So there's like crispy teriyaki
The poke or poke?
chicken is the way they described it. Rice, avocado, kimchi, cucumber. So let's do a taste test. There's also pickled onions. Yes. Chicken first.
It had me until the fried chicken. I don't know why that none of that. I don't know. I don't know why that throws me off. I don't know why.
Now we're gonna do a bite with all the goodness. What the heck?
Oh my god, food.
Kimchi, avocado.
I thought she didn't like kimchi. I thought she tried kimchi in the past and she didn't like it. Can you like lick your food a little bit more before you shove the whole thing in your mouth?
Some mushrooms, some edamame.
Just wondering if you could like make out with your food a little bit more. I don't know which one of you makes out with your food more, you or Rosie. I think you're both competing. I think Rosie has you beat though, because Rosie did this professionally and you're just kind of like amateur at this, so you know.
Chef's kiss. I'm literally shook. I give that like a 9.5 out of 10. So I am currently trying my very hardest to just like stay preoccupied, distract myself. Because
The fact that you've got nothing else to do all day. Like, what has changed? What has changed in your life since you broke up with your girlfriend? Like, what has altered in
Because
your
I just
day?
feel like this big feeling in my chest of like, if I do not stop, like go, then I am going to cry. And once I start crying, I don't think I'm gonna stop. It's like looming in the back of my head, in the back of my mind, in the back of my heart.
Okay, Bella.
And it's annoying, not gonna lie. I was actually supposed to go out with my mom today and I was gonna take her on like a birthday spree because her birthday's coming up on February 7th, but she didn't feel good, so she stayed home. So I'm hoping we get to do it some other time. So
Yes, the COVID arc starts. If you don't know, she has COVID right now.
that's why I've been like distracting myself and just like finding random things to do. And I just posted a TikTok. It's like in the TikTok, I seem fine. I seem bubbly and like I'm in the greatest mood of my life.
Did you guys know she has a TikTok? She's got a TikTok, by the way. Did you know she has a TikTok? If you don't know, she's got a TikTok.
But like behind the scenes, I do not feel the greatest. Like I am just a walking broken heart. Like that's what it feels like. I'm trying my very hardest not to talk about it and just do like a lot of journaling. Okay, you guys, so I am just getting ready to like close the shop for the night. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to give you guys an update because I just got an email. As you guys know, Sundays are my Semaglutide shot day. Tomorrow's Sunday, and I ain't got my Semaglutide. I said in my last vlog that it hasn't even been shipped yet. Well, guess what?
If I've reacted to this, because it feels like I have, I apologize, but too late now.
My fingers were crossed on my last vlog, and I said, please ship on Saturday, and it did. It is gonna be here
Hooray!
days late, but I think that's okay because I messaged the provider and I said, y'all, I'm getting it late. I don't know what happened. And they were just like, I'm so sorry for the inconvenience.
You literally say it like that?
And I was like, it's fine, but am I still allowed to like increase my dose? Because I'm supposed to be like doubling my dose. And my provider said it's fine. So I should be getting it on Tuesday. Your girl's doubling her dose on Tuesday. I'm not looking forward to it because not being nauseous has been wonderful. I'm telling you, I haven't been nauseous for like almost a week and it's just been great.
I got a prescription to Zofran because I got tired of the nausea. So I don't know why you don't have that.
I don't know. We'll see how increasing my dose goes. I am a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I have the anxiety about it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna let myself down. Regardless if I'm on semaglutide or not, like your girl needs to lose weight and she's on the journey to do so. Like I lost
Are you though? 'Cause you're wearing the toilet shirt again, and you only wear the toilet shirt when you're like courting somebody. So, are you?
16 pounds in January, and I am very proud of that accomplishment. 16 pounds in a month is really, really good. So anyways, I'm about to throw my hair up in a bun, take Twinkie out, get comfy, cuddle in bed, and hopefully get a good night's sleep because your girl has not been sleeping lately. I've just been really anxious, really lonely, really sad, and all of those things make it to where like I literally cannot fall asleep. But
So lonely. I'm so lonely.
I'm trying my very hardest to be as positive as possible. Like as many times as I cry behind the scenes, I promise you guys do not want to see that, and I know you don't because yeah.
No, we don't.
I cry on here sometimes and I talk about how my heart hurts. Like in the past, every time I've cried over a breakup, like people were like calling me dramatic and saying like, why doesn't she shut up about it? So it's like,
Yeah, why? I mean, could you maybe a little? Just kind of? Broke up with you like a month ago now. Could you maybe stop?
now that I'm like being more low key about it online and more so like handling that off of camera, people are like, oh, she's not sad enough. It's like, I'm not a robot. I am not fit
Girl, you cannot make people happy. Why do you keep trying?
to be designed for your liking. I am just doing the best I can over here. But anyways, I'm gonna end this vlog. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
All right, next video. Next video. This is February 2nd, 2025. It was posted on February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. It is still February the 20th. Let's
To a
go.
new vlog. Today is February 2nd, and I am just getting ready for the day. I woke up just a
Hi.
little bit ago. So as you guys remember,
Hi.
yesterday I was trying to be super productive, distract myself, and all that good stuff. And I put my perfumes in my closet. I walk through this closet 9 million times a day. So now I'm never going to forget to put perfume on because I used to always forget to put perfume on. And now,
Really?
no, I'm not. Okay, you guys. So normally
No, I'm not going to forget to bathe in it.
it would be my shot day today, but it hasn't came in the mail. It's shipping. So
Are you just wearing all of your boob windows? Everybody look, I got boobies.
from the looks of it, I will be getting it on Tuesday. So we'll be doing it then. Because as you guys know, my grocery days are my shot days. And I'm about to give you guys a grocery haul.
I didn't know that, but okay.
I want to make it very clear. I'm not watching what I eat. I'm watching how much I eat because I just do not have the capacity right now. Like I'm going through a lot.
I still don't understand why you're not watching what you eat, but sure, whatever.
I'm telling you, if I start eating just like broccoli and chicken, I'm going to spiral even more.
If you started eating broccoli and chicken, you'd probably actually lose more than 16 pounds in a month. But what do I know? I don't eat broccoli and chicken.
I have not quote unquote binged and
Speaking of which, I have some shrimp and broccoli in the fridge that I should probably get ate.
easily a year and a half. I'll tell you, since I've been in Oklahoma, I haven't. So that's been almost like a year and a half.
Oklahoma.
So I want to stick to that. And I feel like with how my mentals feel right now, if I start just like eating lettuce and broccoli, I'm going
phased out
to be
what she
so
was talking
beyond
about.
triggered. I know myself. So anyways, let's do a grocery haul. We have
Eggs.
eggs, and I'm gonna be putting my groceries away as I haul the food. So I got some of these cheddar jalapeno popcorn situation type deal. I've never
Not gonna lie, cheddar jalapeno sounds good, but I don't like popcorn that much.
Had it before, so I'll definitely do a taste test.
Also, if I have something like that in the house, I'll just eat the whole damn bag, so I just don't buy that crap.
I got pesto tortellini Amy's TV dinner, fire roasted tomato and garlic classico spaghetti sauce. So
I don't like Classico. Oh, Bulldog. I have a whole package of that. I must be hungry for lunch.
some Budok spicy ramen. So I got 2 of these ground turkey breasts, 99% fat free. So this is a veggie loaf Amy's TV dinner. It is like meatloaf, but it's just vegetables. I got one of her chili mac bowls, which is one of my favorites.
You like Amy's, eh?
Creamy coconut outshine bar, one of my favorite treats lately. And then
Ew.
I really enjoy making BLTs and sandwiches, so I got the whole grain 15 grain bread.
I like Pepperidge Farm, I'm not gonna lie. They've got a marbled rye that I really, really like.
Got some grape Uncrustables. Y'all, they literally have heart-shaped pasta, so I was
Alright, I'm a sucker for that shit, but I can't have pasta anymore, so.
like, I need to get this. Got some rotisserie.
Oh, but wait, I bought Zofran now. Is that an abuse? If I know the pasta's gonna make me nauseous, and I eat it anyway, and then I take the Zofran, I feel like that's cheating. Maybe.
Seasoned chicken breast lunch meat, more milk, a red onion, pine saw, 2 boxes of bacon, hot and spicy
Are we eating the pine sol?
Duke's sausages, highly recommend. Keep them in the fridge.
Can you imagine the farts?
Mozzarella string cheese. I need a new thing of sriracha, salad mix,
I need sriracha too. I haven't bought sriracha in a while. Probably get some more.
some individual original Pringles, and also some sour cream and onion ones, Nutty Buddies. Last but not least, some of these
Pressed flour packs. Never mind.
beef and bean frozen burritos.
Oh, it's just a little brush. It's just a little brushing. We're just a brushing. Oh, such a good boy.
Wonder how he's doing being an only child.
Whenever I brush him, he thinks that we're playing a game. Are you playing a game?
What do you do?
Oh, you hear him purring?
Please don't let me outside. I love you. Don't make me go away.
Do you see yourself? Are you sniffing the cameras?
I'm genuinely having a hard time right now.
I don't care.
It's like one of those moments that like I just
really need to cry on camera so that you guys all know that my heart is broken and it's really heavy on my chest. I mean, it might be the 600 pounds, but it really does feel heavy.
I just hurt so fucking bad. It's like the shit. Genuinely, it comes in waves. Like,
Okay.
and right now I'm fucking drowning. Like having BPD makes it to where like regulating your emotions is like so hard, almost like virtually impossible, depending on like how many times you've like exercised and like practiced that like regulating muscle. My BPD is like the worst when I'm in a
What are you
relationship.
even talking
That's how it is for a
about?
lot of people who suffer with it. So just
Funny, all of the people that have suffered from it that are in my comments section, none of them seem to know what the fuck you're talking about. It's very strange. Even Alexis, who also apparently is diagnosed with it, doesn't seem to have any idea what the fuck you're talking about. It's very strange how you're the only person with BPD who seems to be suffering from it the way you're suffering from it. It's very strange. Odd. Odd one might say.
coming out of a relationship, like I have genuinely practiced regulating my emotions more than I have in a very, very long time. Not to bring
Have
up
you? Are you just leaning against the wall?
people I don't really want to bring up, but when I was in
People I don't really want to bring up, but I'm totally going to bring them up anyway.
a relationship with Erica, I almost didn't care as much to regulate my emotions because like we were long distance and all the suffering kind of landed on me. But it's different when I was with Tommy, especially like while I was in Wisconsin for those 3 months. Every day you have to practice regulating your emotions because when you have BPD, everything is a million times stronger than the average.
You were in a long distance relationship with Tommy too, so why? What? Huh? Okay.
So I'm almost like grateful for those experiences because I do feel myself improving. It's not a lot, but it's genuinely enough to where I'm like, wow, I notice a difference. And I think by going to therapy, and if you didn't watch my last vlog, my first like true appointment with my new therapist is Thursday. I think going to therapy is definitely going to help with that. And we're actually going to be doing EMDR therapy, which helps people with BPD. And
How are you going to do EMDR therapy over the internet? I don't know a lot about EMDR, but I thought that was something that needed to be done in person, but I've never done it, so I don't know. We're going to be playing with sleep paralysis because I need something to focus on besides how irritated I'm getting.
CPTSD, which I have both of those things. From what she told me during the consultation, very trauma focused, which is exactly why I have these issues is due to trauma. Wow. sitting here and calmly talking to you guys has actually made me feel better. I've calmed down. I probably edited out a ton.
We are not your therapists, we are not your doctors, and we are not your friends.
Because this clip is 7 minutes long. And yeah, no, we're going to be editing this down majorly, but I think just like talking to you guys actually helps. Sometimes like I'll distract myself with like Legos or journaling, taking Twinkie on a longer walk than usual, just like finding anything to distract myself. So this is like a really good outlet for me, is just like being able to like have these video diaries. And I just appreciate you guys listening truly. Hey guys, it is the next day, it's February 3rd, and I just want to say I'm very upset with myself. As quick as I can lose 13 pounds in a week of water weight, I can also pretty much almost gain that back. So we're gonna try to do 10 days of calories again. I've just been in a really bad headspace, mental headspace, so I literally have not been caring about how much I've been eating or anything like that. So I'm like super swollen, like my lymphedema leg, which by the way, I now have lymphedema in both legs, but I'm referring to my right one, the one that's bigger. Like it is extremely swollen. I prefer counting my calories and seeing how much I'm eating. I don't care what I'm eating right now. For me, it's all about being in a calorie deficiency. Okay guys, so today is February 4th. I just woke up and I realized that I am a complete flop. Yesterday, life won. So we're starting the 10 days of counting calories and weighing myself today. I'm gonna take Twinks out, I'm gonna weigh myself, and then I'm gonna shower and I will catch up with you guys when I'm done and ready for the day. Okay guys, so it has literally already been half of the day and I'm finally back to vlogging. We have some updates, okay? So we're gonna start off with my weigh-in, so here's that.
Hello. Caesar, how are you? I love you.
Stepping on.
509.4 pounds.
509.4. Literally horrific. I understand. I am so swollen. Literally the only thing I could do is like move forward. Like I am always going to struggle with lymphedema, always going to be a thing. But it just sucks that like I gain weight like triple or maybe even quadruple as quickly as I would if I like didn't have that. It genuinely just sucks. So I showered. I obviously got ready for the day. I also ended up eating while I was doing some work on my computer. So I had a poke bowl and a Nutty Buddy. So I'll show you that here. All right, so I'm going through a food fixation where I love me a poke bowl. So it's crab and like just a bunch of vegetables like jalapeno, edamame. Is that even a vegetable? I don't know. Corn, like the list can literally go on and on. I guess I could put my little order thing right here for you guys to see. But that was 662 calories, also a Fanta, 0 calories. And then I had a Nutty Buddy for 310 calories. So it came out to 972 calories. Super delicious. Obviously, it was a very high calorie meal, but it was worth it because it was freaking
900 calories.
freaking tasty. Like I was genuinely so full I couldn't even finish my poke bowl. I also did some Instagram Q&A. I do like to keep that strictly for Instagram, but I'm gonna add a couple of the questions that I did here. So here's that. So I've not been with them in almost 5 years. I am a completely different person than I was then.
Okay, so this is the little Instagram that she is this the one? No, she just always uses this stupid thing.
And I'm sure Beck is also a different person than they were then. Nothing was perfect. And I'm gonna let you know that some of the things that Beck has said has been true, and some of the things have been flat out lies. No matter what I say, if I defend myself or not, people will choose to believe Beck. That is the way my whole YouTube career has gone.
That's because Beck is the more reliable of the two of you. It's really interesting doing this because I've already reacted to Beck reacting to Amber's apology. So, boy, that's a face right there. That's the fuck you, I don't believe you face.
It's not gonna be any different now. So I would rather people
Also, who told her this hairstyle is a thing? This is a terrible hairstyle. I want to try it.
believe
I want to try it.
every single thing that they said just to protect my mental health from having to defend myself to a bunch of people who already have their opinion made up. You know, to be honest, I would rather come clean about the stuff that's true than like sit there and like defend myself over the stuff that isn't true. I just realized that. Like I would rather be like, yeah, like I'm gonna take full accountability. Though that did happen. Those things did happen. But the stuff that I have to defend myself on, girl, I would rather sit and like.
But yet you don't, so you don't do that. You don't even come clean about the stuff that you claim you're going to take accountability for. So
Like a lava, like a bowl of lava, and just let my skin burn off at that point, like truly. And that genuinely stands. Like some of the things that Beck is saying is actually leaving me so shocked. And I'm more than willing to take accountability and admit where I was wrong literally 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and 7 years ago. Like it's been so long since we've been together and I'm just not the same person as I was. I think it's very apparent. Beck is responding to things where like I was at like a very vulnerable state.
oh, you were in a vulnerable state. Oh, my bad. My bad. Also, she does this. Some of the things they're saying are completely not true, and some of the things they're saying are. Okay, which ones? Well, I'd rather respond to the things that are true than the things that aren't true. Okay, but so what are the true parts? Could you be less vague? Like, you haven't answered anything. You keep saying you will, but you don't. So does that mean everything is a lie as far as you're concerned? Or does it mean You're just talking out your ass because you're trying to do damage control and you don't know how to do damage control because it's all damaging.
Things that we went through together, like having to do with my mobility and things like that, like that's not okay, like sharing those types of things.
Things we went through together, like your mobility. Your mobility is not something you went through together. That's something you did to yourself.
I understand wanting to like share like in the ways that I might have mistreated you as a girlfriend, which I wasn't the greatest girlfriend back then.
The ways I might have mistreated you as a girlfriend. You mean the ways you abused Beck?
100% like take
Not even as a girlfriend. You just abused Beck. Period.
accountability in that. But I think bringing up like my mobility issues, lying about certain things,
Like what?
exaggerating to make certain things seem way worse than what they
Like what?
were, and like answering questions that genuinely have nothing to do with like sharing your side of the story. And it's more so just,
Like what?
for the lack of a better term, it just feels like a bunch of people just sitting there talking shit. How I feel doesn't matter. I'm not going to defend myself towards the lies, but I will take accountability for the truth.
So what truth are you taking accountability for? And can you give an example of a lie? Because so far you're not doing any of that. You're just saying, oh my god, Beck's just talking smack about me. Okay, but what part of it is smack? Well, all of it, but none of it?
More than anything in this current time, like I need to protect my peace. Like I was with Beck for almost 5 years, and there's a lot of things that they did or said or whatever that I could sit here and be like, well, guess what? Guess what they
No, there's not. That's the problem. You say this about everybody. You literally say this about everybody. Oh my god, whoever it is that's talking dirt about me, you don't think I have dirt about them? Well, I totally do. I could totally be talking dirt about them, but I'm not going to because I'm the better person. No, you're not. If you had dirt to spill about other people, you would be spilling it left and right because you aren't the better person. You are totally this person. You're just pissy because you don't have shit to spill.
did. I can also share my side, but I'm not going to. All right, you guys, so I'm about to do my members live stream. I got my blanket.
Oh yeah, the blanket she threw over her head because she thought she was a parakeet, and if she couldn't see the screen, we couldn't see her. That was fun.
And I'm all comfy, and I'm about to do it now. So if you guys want to be part of the
Did I already react to this one too?
memberships, you can press a little
I'm putting this fucker up whether I reacted or not. Sorry.
join down below. There's also a link in the description box, and I hope to see you guys there. Okay, you guys, so it is currently an intermission for my live stream. I've been live for an hour and 16 minutes. There's 111 people watching. Thank you so much. It has genuinely been really heavy on the Beck talk, which I understand that. I've done crying. I have taken accountability, really embarrassing things.
Have you though? Isn't this the live where you told us that if Beck wanted an apology, they could come to you privately and you would do it, but since it's behind a paywall, unless Beck's a member, there's no way for Beck to know that you said that?
And it's just been a lot. It's been like a very heavy live stream. I'm not gonna lie. I have a lot of support. I have a few trolls.
Is it heavy on your chest?
But yeah, we're taking an intermission. They have no idea that I'm actually vlogging right now because I tilted up my laptop and they're looking at the ceiling. But someone wanted
Oh my god, you're so clever!
to go get some cigarettes across the street, and like I was like, if you guys need to get a drink or get some popcorn or whatever it is
Have I reacted to this?
you need to do, because we still have like 45 minutes.
I gotta quit reaction. I have to quit watching everyone's reaction to things because I can't remember what I've watched people react to and what I have reacted to.
To go. So just like a little tiny intermission. And my intermission is consisting of petting the baby girl. We have one right here. And petting the baby boy. We have one right here. And talking to you guys. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It seems pointless to even try to explain or defend my name ever in any sort of situation because people already have their idea of me and you cannot change people's opinions about you.
We've formed this opinion over 10 years of watching you online via videos that you have posted.
Because people will believe what they want to believe regardless of what I say. I want to
Oh my god, it's almost as if people are judging me based on my past actions.
get my BPD under control like
You don't have BPD. I'm sorry. I'm calling it. You don't have BPD.
so badly, because it's like some of the things that Beck said, I was like, yeah, like I did do that. I did do that. It made me sad for like myself and for them. And it's like,
Made me sad for myself. Oh yeah, and them, but mostly myself.
sorry, it's just a lot in this
Is
weird,
it?
weird way. Like I'm almost glad that I can look back and be like, okay, wow.
Who's the California girly girl that she's listening to right now? Because like this killer vocal fry Deep Valley shit is really killing me.
I wish I could have like improved sooner, quicker, faster, but like no time is better than like now. Literally showed us pictures of your childhood, which we know is a sore spot, and people found a reason to be mean and rude about it. They did? Oh my god, I don't even want to know. I haven't been watching reaction channels. I don't look
Girl, from what I understand, you were like up the ankle's ass for some strange reason, so whatever.
at the comments, like nothing like that. Like it is too hard for me. I'm trying like very hard to like just protect my peace in the best way that I can. I used to literally have to sit down to chop a cucumber, folks.
You can't walk your dog. You can't hang pictures in your own apartment. You can't go grocery shopping currently without a scooter. Where's the improvement? You can't give yourself your own semaglutide shot. You know why I don't get semaglutide?
I need you to focus in on that. I wasn't able to cook while standing. I
don't have to focus in on shit.
wasn't able to shower without my legs literally trembling like this.
I don't believe that you don't still do that.
I got my bra showing. Sorry about it. Gotta fix the boobs.
Do you have boobs? Is that what's going on? Have you been showing off your boobs the last 3 videos? Is that what's going on? Do you have boobs? You have boobs like I got boobs, girlfriend, so knock it off.
A bra to me is literally like a bikini. I don't understand the difference.
Consent.
Yikes. Hold on. I need to read this again for the chat because this is so fucking true.
Is it?
It's so bizarre to me that people invalidate your BPD, but then sit there and criticize you for the behaviors that you do that are literally textbook BPD.
First off, behaviors that are textbook BPD are also textbook a lot of other things, including just being an asshole. Secondly, you blame everything on your BPD. And thirdly, everything you know about BPD is something that you've looked up on the internet, so all you know is textbook BPD. You don't know all the subtleties that go along with BPD. And I know this because of every other fucking person who has BPD in my comment section, including a couple of you that make videos who are comparing your own experiences with BPD with Amber's weird experiences with BPD, and somehow none of it seems to line up. Kind of like when Amber talks about when she goes to therapy, and how it never really seems to line up with how anyone else who goes to therapy's experiences are. And then she wonders why no one believes her that she's going to therapy.
Whew. What are you guys doing? You're making me hungry. This happened last time.
No one's making you hungry.
I don't get it. Whoa, my eyeliner slays. Sorry. I fully am accountable and acknowledge those moments and why that can be traumatic for them.
This was a hell of her lives. There are moments where they are really, really, really dull, but the gold mine inside of her lives, when they do pop off, are actually really great.
And I am apologetic and remorseful, and I
Are you though?
feel horrific. And I know people are gonna like twist what I said in this live stream, but I do want people to know, like, bottom line, period, that like I am fully accountable and I'm sorry. All right, guys.
Really, what have you done that's accountable? What have you done to take accountability?
So live stream is over. It was a heavy one, but I'm okay. I am going to
Well, I was worried that you wouldn't be okay.
go to my kitchen and find something to eat. And since we're doing like a
I need to go take care of my emotional needs by feeding my face.
what I eat today for 10 days straight. Wow, that's a lot. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna have. All right, you guys. So I'm about to have 2 of these beef and bean burritos. It's 290 calories each.
I wish they were that. I wish they looked like that, because if they looked like that, I wouldn't have a problem eating them, but they don't look like that.
So that's $5.80 for 2 of them. Okay, you guys. So I'm actually in the middle of getting ready for bed, and I had to remind myself.
And I had to show you my jiggly boobs one more time because jiggly boobs, jiggly boobs.
To end this vlog. So I had a sandwich. I took a picture, but I did not take a video. So that's what you're looking at now. It was pretty much like a BLT, but without the tomato. Add some
500 calorie sandwich. I don't know how you do that.
onion, add some chicken lunch meat. And then I had a coconut outshine bar, which I forgot to take a video and I forgot to take a photo, but I'm still telling you, it was literally just like a coconut, like ice cream bar type deal, which was only
'Cause I need to see you eating the coconut ice cream bar.
110 calories. So in total today, I've had 2,147, and that is all I will be having for the night. And all the drinks I've had today have been diet, either a Diet Fanta or Diet Dr. Pepper. So anyways, thank you guys for watching this vlog, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Okay. All right, one more. We can do this. We're almost caught up. We're definitely almost caught up. All right, last video. I am a member, yes. All right, last video. Let's go.
Hello. Welcome to a new vlog. So today is February 5th, and your girl does not feel like getting ready today. Like, I just don't.
Must be difficult. This was posted on February 18th, again, today being the 20th. And the date in this was what? God, already.
Hello. Welcome to a new vlog. So
God.
today is February 5th, and your girl does not feel like getting ready today. Like, I just don't.
Wait, how is this the 5th? Was it one of the days already the 14th? I must have thought February 4th was February 14th, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. That's a face, though, right there. Anyway, onward. They're all blurring together, guys. I'm sorry. We're doing this. Let's go.
Don't. I threw on some eyeliner, didn't even put on foundation, didn't even care enough to do that.
See, I'm the exact opposite. I don't wear eyeliner. I don't like the way my eyes look with eyeliner on them. I just don't. They make my eyes look small, and I don't like it.
Don't care about my hair, don't care about what I'm wearing. It is literally one of them days. I just want to start this off with my weigh-in. It's not pretty, it's not good, and I do want to talk a little bit about it. So here it is. February 5th, Alexa.
Hello, Caesar. How you doing?
What's the date today?
Good afternoon, Amberlynn. It's Wednesday, February 5th.
Let's go. Hello, Caesar. You're so lovely. Yes, I know it. I can't help it.
I woke up swollen again.
Hello. It's ready.
Stepping on.
511.2 pounds.
511.2. And that's after eating only 2,100 calories yesterday.
Oh my god, only? It was a 21.40 or 2147, I think.
We'll talk more about that in a minute. I gained
Really?
2 pounds overnight, literally eating 2,100 calories. And it's like, that is a moment where my body is choosing to do what it wants to do because
Is that what's happening?
I have lipedema and lymphedema. As you guys know, I feel like I say that like every
You and Anna need to get together with your special, super special, unique obesity genes.
2 seconds, but it's the truth. It's something I'm suffering with. And it's really hard and conflicting because like people with lipedema and lymphedema, it is
Is she watching Anna? Is that why she's leaning into the lipedema so hard lately? Like she's had it for a while, I know that, but she doesn't bring it up very often. And all of a sudden, the last, 3 videos, she's brought it up at least once every video, which is unusual for her. So, is she watching Anna? Or is she watching me watching Anna? Is that what's happening? Is she watching other reactors watch Anna, and so now she's climbing onto Anna's lipedema warrior bullshit?
easier for them. By the way, that is my broom. That is not a
I
mop.
don't
I've
care.
had people ask, is that a cute little pink mop? No, it's a broom. I just always
Why does it matter? Why? Who cares?
have it out random parts of my home because I like to do cleaning rounds, as you guys know. Anyways, I feel like I'm
Oh my god, cleaning rounds.
rambling. But so it is conflicting having issues with like my gallbladder and pancreas, but then also having
What did you do to your boob? I still don't understand what happened. What did you run into? Did you pick one of the animals up and they scratched you? Did you drop a hot noodle on yourself?
issues with lipedema and lymphedema because
Excuse
what
me, sorry.
helps lipedema and lymphedema is a low carb, high fat diet.
No, it isn't. It's high protein, low carb, low sugar specifically. I know this because of Jordan. Go on.
Whereas that's the diet that'll trigger my gallbladder and trigger my pancreas.
You're an idiot. You didn't do the correct research, and now you're talking out your ass. Go on.
So it's like
Also, a high-fat diet's not bad for your gallbladder as long as it's not saturated fat. Anyway,
okay, so it's just all very conflicting and frustrating.
it's not. You're just an idiot, and you refuse to talk to actual medical professionals who will actually give you actual medical advice. You just keep going to either ChatGPT or Dr. Google. And since neither of them are actual people with actual medical degrees who actually work on humans with actual health issues, you can't get an actual answer, but you think you are because you're an actual idiot.
So long story short, I would rather have issues with my lymphedema versus obviously organs inside of
You understand that your lymphatic system.
my body. So that is why I choose not to do like a really high fat, protein based, low carb diet because
It's not a high-fat protein-based. It's a protein-based, low-carb, low-sugar, anti-inflammatory diet. Different things. But that requires you to actually pay attention to the shit your doctors tell you. Oh, you don't go to a doctor. Oh, that's right. Also, if you're having problems with your pancreas and your gallbladder, how the fuck did you get prescribed semaglutides? I know that she's going through a med spa because she admits it later during one of her lives. And she also admits that she basically just lied about having the pancreatide or having the pancreas and the gallbladder issues to get the semaglutides. She admits that in her last live. So like that's the thing. How the fuck did she get this prescription? It's because she lies. She's lying to her doctors. So she's doctor shopping, which is the problem with the med spas. They aren't doctors, they're just prescriptions. They just write prescriptions. There is a questionnaire that you have to fill out. Sometimes they'll have you send in blood work. I haven't had one that yet that requires that, but like they do ask you things like, do you have this problem? Have you had that problem? And if you answer no, they have no way of double checking you. They don't have access to your medical records. You can lie your ass off, and this is what happens. You can get a prescription if you lie, because they're not doctors. They're not GPs, right? They're just writing you a prescription. Whatever. If she had actually told the truth, they wouldn't have approved the prescription. And Amber knows that. This is why she lied.
It does make my pancreas and my gallbladder hurt. It's just something that I have to deal with. And I can be in a calorie deficiency all day long, and still my body sometimes does not react. I do want to make progress. Obviously, I'm not gonna be able to make progress every day, because eating at 2,100 calories, as someone who is 500 pounds, I should have lost weight. Having lipedema and lymphedema while trying to lose weight, but also suffering with like weird pancreas and gallbladder issues, it's
That you probably should go to the doctor for.
giving like I'm a human in quicksand trying to get out of it, and I like literally can't. Anyway.
Well, since you won't go to an actual doctor and get actual medical help, yeah, you're right.
I did eat today. I've had 495 calories. I did not.
You're one of those people that gets like the back alley prescription for Ozempic, aka Semaglutide, GPL1, and then you have something fuck up because you're doing the back alley bullshit, and then you're the person that gets the article written about you. GPL1s are killing people. Yeah, because you're a fucking idiot, and you didn't go to an actual doctor and actually have a medical staff supervise you while taking it, because you're a high-risk fucking patient. But yeah, we're going to write the article about you. You're the problem.
Film because I was busy answering a ton of questions for my therapy appointment tomorrow. I'm telling you, there was like 100 questions. I was like, oh my God, this is a lot. Like,
I've never had to fill out a questionnaire for a therapy appointment, but that's just me.
it was definitely triggering, but therapy is triggering. So I was eating my food. It was a sandwich. So here's a picture of that. And I'm telling you, that is like the best sandwich ever. It is so good. It's just bacon.
And we managed to get our boobs in the picture. The boobs and the sandwich.
Chicken lunch meat, mayo, mustard, red onion, lettuce. It's giving
Don't get me wrong, the sandwich sounds good.
BLT without the tomato, and we add some onion and chicken lunch meat, which I actually said that in my last vlog too. But
A few hours.
y'all, I'm telling you, Oklahoma might be one of the windiest places I've ever lived sometimes.
No, Chicago.
I just came back in from walking Twinkie, and yeah, it's a windy. But it's weird. I noticed where I go to like walk Twinkie and stuff, like it's more windy like in that section versus like when I turn the corner and go around the building, it's not as windy over there. I'm just like, it doesn't make sense. Wind does not make sense. So
Wind does not make sense. Like, oh my God, when I stand directly in the wind, it's like super windy. But when I turn the corner and the building starts to block the wind, it's suddenly not as windy. It just doesn't make sense. I can't laugh as hard this time. But last time, oh my God, it was so good. I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me for real? Where does the wind come from? What is wind? How does it work? Oh no. Well, you gotta be careful, Amber, not to stand too close to the ends of the earth, though, because that wind might blow you right off the planet. Oh God. So, adding to the moon is not real. We shouldn't believe everything they teach us about the sun. I don't know what that means. Now we have the wind is weird, you guys. When you go someplace where the wind is blocked, it's suddenly not as windy. It's strange. I don't understand. Why is it not windy inside my apartment, but it is windy outside my apartment? It's like walls might have something to do with it, but I can't figure it out. Oh no.
I actually also got done talking to a friend of mine. Her mom also has like lipedema problems, and she just made me feel a lot better. It's great to have like people in your life that are like super supportive. I need that in my life, trust me.
You do.
Especially people who like understand the struggle, you know? And I was just talking more.
Are they also 600 pounds?
And they were talking to me, giving me their 2 cents, their advice. Sometimes I need it. And honestly, the winning choice here, the conclusion of it all is I probably should not be weighing myself daily. I have not been weighing myself daily in a very long time.
You have a therapist that could have told you. If you'd gone to a doctor, they probably would have told you that. I don't understand. This random stranger who's the mother of a friend of mine that no one believes that I actually have because no one believes I actually have friends told me that I probably shouldn't be weighing myself every day. Huh. It's almost as if everybody else has been telling you that too. Weird.
And I only wanted to do it for the series, but I'm realizing more than ever, it literally puts me in the worst headspace because I ate 2,100 calories last night. I was so super happy about that. Like, I went to bed proud of myself. And then to wake up and see that I gained 2 pounds, like...
There's only, like... It's so weird to me to be proud of myself for only eating 2,100 calories. Like, I would be so fucking sick. Like, even before I started trying to lose weight, that would have made me fucking sick. You know? And I understand if you're like somebody who's like trying to put on weight. I know there are people who are trying to do that. Even then, I would imagine trying to like snarf down 2,100 calories, being someone who's not used to eating that much, that would make you sick, wouldn't it?
To the average person, it's like defeat. They're like, wow, how did I gain 2 pounds? With me, it's like, it's fluid, it's water retention, it's all these stupid and annoying things. And it's like, yeah, sure, I know that, but like at the same time, it makes me anxious. So I can't be doing the daily weigh-ins. I can't. And I hate to let people...
Maybe you should weigh yourself in like kilograms like Rosie does, because I still haven't figured that one out.
down, but I'm genuinely telling you, my new like 2025 slogan, which I feel like everyone should be saying this, is I need to protect my peace. I can't
My peace is pretty good, actually.
do it. Like,
If my apartment would just warm up, my peace would be even better.
it put me in such a bad headspace. Y'all, I'm genuinely so annoyed. Like, I have no words for it. I swear I'm
Me either. It's fucking cold in my apartment. Let's all reminisce on this. Like, do you have heat? Enjoy it.
not crashing out, I'm not spiraling, but this whole vlog is gonna seem that way because it's like every step of the way I'm like, oh, I wasn't gonna weigh myself daily. Oh, now we're not doing that. And it's just like, you know, the next thing I'm about to say? Sundays are my Semaglutide day. I was supposed to message the providers 2 weeks prior to me needing a new vial.
Uh-huh.
And I did that. I even vlogged, letting you guys know that I did that.
You set up the storyline. Yes, we remember. Because as soon as you started setting up the storyline, everybody started calling it. Go on.
As the days are getting closer and closer, it still hasn't shipped. So I messaged them and I'm like, I'm going to be taking literally my increased dose because I was supposed to double my dose. I'm like, I'm going to be taking it late because you guys are not shipping it. And they're just like, I'm so sorry. Sorry for the inconvenience. And I'm like, what do I say to that? I don't know. Like, it's okay, I guess, question mark. Like, this is a medicine. And it's like, I'm relying on this company to do the right thing. So already not getting it
It's not insulin, so you're fine.
in time has been highly frustrating. So I was supposed to get it before the Sunday, which was just a few days ago. Like, today's Wednesday. And then they were like, nah, psych. Like, you're going to get it on Tuesday. And I'm like,
Did they literally write it that way?
okay, fine, I guess I'll take it a couple days late. Like, it's fine. I messaged the provider to see what he thought and he said it's gonna be okay. So yesterday came around, which was Tuesday, and I was expecting to get it in the mail, and I didn't. So then I was like, fuck. I woke up today and I was like, hopefully I'll get it today. I checked. It said it was gonna be here today. It did arrive. It did. But it's the wrong
Yay.
dose. It's the wrong dose. I'm
I don't understand. This is where it starts to get really weird.
frustrated and I'm done. It's like all these little things today are like, I don't know, just really getting to me. Just everything is getting to me. I cannot wait for my first
Wait, where did the thingy on her boob go? Did she not have a giant gash on her boob? Am I insane? I know she has one here, but didn't she have like a big ass gash on her tit? Really?
therapy appointment tomorrow. Like, I just feel like the weight of the world is on me currently. And
Just you, yeah, you.
it's like, how is this company that I'm relying on for like a medicine that I'm injecting inside of me? How
Why are you acting like it's like insulin? Why are you acting like you're going to die if you don't have it? You're fine.
are they not only going to be late, but they're going to ship me the wrong dose? Like,
You're fine. Just double the dose.
what do I do with that? I'm frustrated and I'm done. I know a lot of people are like, oh, Amberlynn's about to quit semaglutide. Like, literally,
Nah, we were calling that like 2 weeks ago, apparently.
it wasn't like that until this situation. I love the thought of semaglutide
Literally, people were calling that when you told us you were going to start the semaglutide, so don't worry.
and Ozempic and all of it. Like, I don't want to think about food. I don't want the food noise. I don't want to be hungry. Like, when semaglutide is
Why don't you talk to your therapist about that? Like, why don't you talk to your therapist about the food noise? People were handling food noise before there was Ozempic. Like, don't get me wrong, Ozempic is a nice way of being able to deal with it quickly and easily, but people were doing it before. So why don't you talk to your therapist about that? I would imagine having, mental coping mechanisms along with the Ozempic would be even better, right?
really working, and when Ozempic would work in the past, like, that shit like felt phenomenal to me. But
You have bitched about Ozempic every fucking time you've been on it, so
it's literally not even working. You guys have been hearing me say that for weeks now, and I was like, oh, fine, I'm gonna keep giving
You've been on the lowest possible dose for weeks. It doesn't work until you're on the maintenance dose, which you haven't gotten to yet because you've been on the low dose. You've been working up to. But clearly either no one explained that to you or you're a fucking idiot.
Given it a chance, and then it's late, days late, and then once it does arrive, it's not even the right dose. Like, I'm just so frustrated
Just double the dose.
right now. Like, I don't even have words. All right, so
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't even have words, so I'm going to go eat food. Here's the thing with this that doesn't make any sense if you really sit down and think about it. Her dose, her compounded meds come in a vial. They come in they come in like an insulin vial because that was part of the conversation several weeks ago now. Because she had asked her mom, do you know how to get the liquid out of a insulin vial? And so everyone was like, oh my God, she's on insulin. It's like, no, she's not. But it's because her medicine's coming in one of those little vials that looks like an insulin vial, which implies she can draw as much out of that as she wants. Before, she had pre-filled syringes, right? And even then, she could have just taken 2 syringes. She could have just shot herself twice. Either way, she has complete control over how much she's injecting at any moment because she could have taken 3 syringes at one go. She can fill this syringe up to 3 times the amount. She has control over how much she's putting in that syringe. So even if her dose is, I'm just throwing numbers out, I have no idea. But let's say her dose is supposed to be 0.25 milligrams, right? I'm literally throwing numbers out there. Do not correct me. It doesn't matter. And that's been her dose up to this point, and she's supposed to double her dose up to 0.50. And for whatever reason, the mix that she got this time is the 0.25 and not the 0.5. All she has to do is just double whatever the dose is and give herself twice the amount that she normally would give herself. And then she's taking the 0.5. It's basic math. So what is the actual issue? I mean, I get being frustrated. I do. I mean, if this is really what has occurred, yes, this is very frustrating and it's very unprofessional of the company to have done this. If this is what's actually happening. With Amber, you never know. Probably it's not what's actually happening. There might be a grain of truth in here somewhere, but it's probably getting blown out of proportion. And also, Amber's been setting up to quit since she started taking this shit, because she always does. But like, the actual like, oh my God, I have to start over at the maintenance at the beginning dose. Blah, 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 blah. No, you don't. Just take double the dose. You're supposed to double the dose anyway. So just literally double the dose. It's not hard. And so what if your little vial, which is supposed to last you a month, is only going to last you 2 weeks? Tell them what happened. They'll send you the correct vial and then you're good, right? Like, this is stupid and you're being dumb. Also, I don't really believe this is exactly what happened, but here we are. It would be interesting to know which company she's working with exactly, because she mentioned that it's not hers. So I know it's not them. But she said it is one of those types of companies, and she said it's in the top 10. So it would be interesting to know which one she's working with. I guess I could go look it up, but I don't know. I just would be curious to see if it's one of the top 10 companies, then like probably they don't fuck up like this very frequently. I don't know. It's kind of my point. But we know Amber's record with doctors and including med spas at this point, so here we are.
I'm gonna have some Pringles. This is 100 calories. I'm also gonna have 2 of these Duke's hot and spicy shorty sausages for 130 calories. I also had an Uncrustable grape. It's literally my favorite for 210 calories. Hello. So it is February 6th, and yes, I am just actually an all-around flop lately. I did not finish showing what I was eating yesterday because I realized that's also not productive for me in this moment. Let me turn this a little like that. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, but I just need to say, I'm obsessed with how good I did this bookshelf. It used to give me so much anxiety to look at it, like, because I hate clutter, I hate messes, and so it just, oh my God, this is your sign. If you have something in your house that is like cluttered, or it's giving you anxiety or you need to clean it, do it. Do it while you're listening to
I hate this thing with the
me.
whatever.
But anyway,
Why did you clutter it if you don't like clutter?
anyways, I'm an absolute flop because I don't want to show every single thing that I'm eating. I can't. It messes with me like mentally. I need to get in like
All right.
a better headspace before I do that. But don't worry, I will randomly show you guys what I'm eating. I will randomly do weigh-ins. I will randomly talk about my weight loss journey or lack thereof. I'm hoping with therapy that like the mentals can get figured out, because I'm telling you, like me having struggles with food, that's not like the issue. That's just like a symptom of something else that I'm dealing with. Like this is the issues with food. Okay, so this is a symptom. So let's figure out like what's going on up here so we can figure this out so like the symptom can go away. So
I mean, I'm pretty sure it has to do a lot with your childhood and your unresolved issues with your childhood and your parents. So, I mean, it's not hard.
speaking of therapy, my first appointment is in an hour and I am very nervous. I know that therapy consists of a lot of talking about things that I try to shove down on like a day-to-day basis. Last time I did therapy was like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and I put my all into it. And I was able to actually heal from situations from my childhood.
You didn't? What is it with you and foodie and thinking you went to one therapy session once and suddenly you're fucking healed? That's not how this works, but whatever, keep going.
That once made me cry all the time. And I'll show you one of those examples.
Oh God, please, not this again. How many times do we have to listen to this fucking story over and over and over? I know a lot of people don't think this story even happened. I don't doubt that it's something in this, that something happened. I know people are like, how could he be screaming if he had the cord wrapped around his throat? It doesn't, it's a memory from when she was 8. Like, she's going to remember every fucking detail perfectly. The thing is just like, can we quit telling this fucking story?
So when I was knee-high to a grasshopper, I saved my baby brother. So this is one of like multiple traumatic situations I was in my childhood.
Then why is it the only one you talk about? That's what I want to know. Why is this the only story you ever tell us?
So I have shared this. This is me when I was little.
Not that I want you to tell me all of the traumatic stories from your childhood. Like, I would prefer you quit telling this one. But why is it the only one you ever talk about?
His crib was right here and the string wrapped around his neck. I'm telling you, I had to rewrite the whole situation, giving every single detail that I could.
That's an interesting phrase. I had to rewrite? Not write down?
Possibly remember. I had to read it daily. I had to read it out loud.
Of course, with Amberlynn over here, God only knows what she actually means.
And I did it so many times that like I desensitized myself from it. Like I was trying really hard, and with the right type of therapy and the right type of therapist, like healing and change is possible. I love therapy because I go into it like in the nude.
Bitch, I have been in therapy for like going on 4 years now. Do not sit here with your less than 3 real appointments under your fucking belt and sit here and tell me about how therapy can be healing with the right therapist. Fuck off. You're like that guy who went running once and now he's a freaking marathon runner who knows everything there is to know about running.
That's a weird metaphor. What I mean by that is like when I am sitting there in front of my therapist, I let it all out. I literally let down my walls, my guards. I wear zero mask. I'm authentically myself. And I say my deepest, most like traumatized versions of myself and secrets and
You must be a lovely person.
feelings and thoughts and things that I would never vocalize out loud to like anybody.
So you're either lying or you're one of those people that gets in front of their therapist and what you're trying to do is shock your therapist. You're playing the game of, I'm the most fucked up patient you've ever had, doc. That's what you're doing. You're not actually opening up and trying to be real and raw and authentic with your therapist. You're actually trying to shock your therapist. It's a test with your therapist, right? And I know this because I used to do this. And that's not opening up to your therapist. That's not being real and raw with your therapist. It's playing games with your therapist. And your therapist knows. Like, your therapist knows. If they're a good therapist, they know. They know what you're doing. Right? So, no. You're not opening up to your therapist. You're not getting it all out there. You're not being real and raw and taking your mask off. No, bitch, you're putting another mask on. You're putting out a plate. You're putting down a game board. You're putting out your pieces. And you're making the first couple moves. And then you're seeing what your therapist is going to do. And you're going to gauge your reactions based off of that. No, I know exactly what you're doing. So fuck off.
Let loose. I let it all out because it's like, why am I going to go to therapy if I'm not going to like actually take advantage of these things? Anyways.
See, once I realized that that's what therapy's for, is to actually get better, then I quit doing that shit because it is. Why play games? If you're going to therapy and you're actually trying to get better, why are you playing games with a therapist? It's a waste of your time and your money and their time. They're more than happy to sit there and take your time and your money. They're getting paid, you know? But like, if you're really there trying to get better, you shouldn't be playing games with your therapist.
I need to spend the next like 40 minutes and just like, whoosha, like bring peace
You need to spend the next 45 minutes getting your game plan together.
within because I'm actually very nervous. So I'll let you guys know how it goes after. All right, you guys, I had my first appointment and please be shocked. Usually I cry.
No, you don't. I've never seen you cry after an appointment.
Even the first therapy appointment, almost
Every time after your appointment, you come out and you're all smiles and you're happy. And
He tells me I'm the best patient he's ever had. He tells me he's proud of me. He tells me that I'm so special and super and sparkle and all this good stuff, you guys. I'm cured.
you and Foodie.
the whole time. But I'm telling you, I am
Pardon me, sorry.
becoming better at like grounding myself and regulating.
I'm becoming better at thinking that I'm manipulating my therapist.
So I didn't cry the whole time. I did cry one time, just once. But the way my therapist described it, which was such a good description, is like the first few appointments is like opening up a very full, packed, jammed closet and just taking everything out of it and being like, okay, now that everything's out of it, let's look at everything and see what we have to do with each thing.
Never had a therapist describe anything like this to me, and that includes my psychiatrist.
And I was like, that's a really good way of explaining it. So that's very much how today went. And I like her a lot. I thought I was gonna have more to say after my appointment, but really it was just like her getting to know me more and know more about my past and my current life, things that are bothering me. Yeah, it was a really good first appointment. So now I need to do a few things and my mom's gonna be picking me up because tomorrow's her birthday. And I was like, what do you wanna do for your birthday? She wants to go to bingo. She wants to go to bingo today. I think we're gonna do electronic bingo, which is my fave. And we also get to Dob right next to the electronics. We get to do both.
My God, Amber, you should totally be like an artist or something.
My mom went to go order us some dinner. We're gonna have their nachos grande or whatever it's called. So yay.
Did you pay for it, or did you make your mom pay for it? Since you made your mom get up and go get her birthday dinner of nachos.
My bingo dauber of choice has been this super bright pink one. It's so cute. And then I also
Ever thought I'd describe a bingo dauber as so cute? Oh my God, though, I went into Target yesterday to go buy protein shakes. And I went in the wrong door. And if you know what I mean, there's like the door where the Starbucks is and also like all the little dollar bins with all the cute shit in it. Oh my God, that was such the wrong idea. Because all the Valentine and Easter stuff is still there. And I'm just like, oh my God, look at this. Oh my God, look at that. I had my partner with me and he's just like, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, get me out of here before I buy something. Should have gone in at the other side where the groceries are.
also really like this Dazzle yellow one because it's like glittery and sparkly.
Ooh. Okay. I guess when all you're doing is putting dots on a piece of paper, I guess it's important that the color be entertaining.
Guys, so I had a really good time with my mom. Stepdad stayed home because he's not feeling well, so keep him in your guys' thoughts.
The COVID arc continues. Bum, bum, bum.
I hope that you guys did enjoy this vlog. And if you guys haven't seen, I did the trend that people are doing over on my TikTok.
I don't know a lot about this, but also I missed the whole ukulele toxic gossip train thing too. So people had to explain this to me as well, because again, I live under a rock. But Kendrick, right? Anyway, she'll tell us here in a minute. Apparently the big deal with the song here is the musician is calling out another musician for being a pedophile, a PDF file, and Amber completely missed it. So especially considering like the little bit of controversy she's been in lately, so that's been interesting. But I don't know, man. We'll find out. Has she even caught up to that yet? Has she caught up with that yet? Because she's way behind. Like this is what, February the 6th or 7th, something like that. Oh, her mom's an Aquarius? Oh.
I think I did it last night or the night before. It's where people are taking Kendrick Lamar's song because
What happened with the sound? That's the sudden jump in sound is weird.
at the Grammys, Taylor Swift was like getting down
Kendrick Lamar, he's the artist, right?
when they played that song while everyone else was just like chilling. You know what? Maybe I'll just add it here while I'm speaking. So you guys are probably seeing it now, but if you want to see it with the music, it's genuinely so funny. Like, everyone is doing that trend and I thought it was hilarious. And I was like, I need to do that because I literally was standing Taylor Swift. Yeah, Amberlynn Reed is saying.
Can we talk about how she's doing this in her closet?
that. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Hi.
Hello.
Did you know she has a TikTok? I don't know if you guys know, but Amber has a TikTok. If you haven't been, around for long, Amber has a TikTok. Post stuff on the TikTok. Anyway. All right, we are officially caught up. What have we learned? Amber is still behind a lot of the big controversies that have hit. She's tried to catch up a little bit with the Beck coming out and answering questions thing. I don't think we've caught up with the PDF thing. I don't know, maybe we have. I've lost track with the Amber timeline, to be honest with you. I know we're not even halfway through February with her yet, and yet here we are almost wrapping up February. So that's interesting. And apparently today is National Muffin Day, so there you go. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. Yes, I know the Muffin Man. Anyway, so that's where we're at right now. We've got another big video of hers, which is for her 33 minutes long. That's quite the video. We'll sit down and look at that probably tomorrow for me. I don't know when you guys will see the video, but I'll look at it tomorrow. So there's, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do with the weekly live streams. The Salty Crab's been doing a really good job of just kind of like basically reading the transcripts to you guys, which is, I mean, I think it's really more than it's due, honestly. Amber's idea of the live streams is basically just sitting there and making the audience entertain her, which seems to be what her Babies want. She does have a lot of supporters in there. But the Babies seem to really, they just want to ask her weird questions like, will you rate my dinner? If I send you a music playlist, will you listen to it and tell me what you think of my music, or like my music choices, and it's just other weird things. Will you say hi to my boyfriend? Kind of weird shit like that. Things that teeny boppers do because she's like semi-famous. I don't know. I don't get it. And there are people in there who are trolling her. And she does silence them every now and then. So there's that. I think maybe Tuesday, if I remember, because I actually forgot about it. But this coming Tuesday, if I remember, I'm going to try to ask her about the moon and the sun and maybe wind. Maybe. Just because, like, I am a member. The worst she's going to do is block me. That would kind of suck. But yeah, there's that anyway. But yeah, her member lives are not great. They're not really like groundbreaking or anything. She does pop off a little bit, but it's nothing that she doesn't talk about in her regular videos. I don't think she gets any particularly spicier in her lives than she does anywhere else. She's being really good about not getting provoked, but she does spend a little too much time arguing with the trolls. So there's that. I don't know how much longer the live streams will last because she is very on time. Like, it is 2 hours and she is out. Like, to the minute. If she goes over, she will let you know, and then she cuts out. Right? She is not on there longer than 2 hours. So there's that. But yeah, if you want like a really good rundown, I've watched the Salty Crab do a couple now of just kind of recaps, and since I'm in there, I know. And they do seem to be pretty accurate, especially since Salty Crab's basically just reading the transcripts now. So there you go. As far as Amber like challenging people with like, hey, you can't blah blah blah, my shit's behind a member's paywall, la 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 la. It still falls under section 107 or of the fair use. It still falls under fair use as long as it's being used transformatively. In this case, it would be commentary or criticism. You could argue educational. I think satire actually, satire falls under that as well. So it does fall. She could try to pursue it if she wanted to. I think in the last live she says something to the effect of she's got a lawyer, and she hints that she's going after the ankle for something. I don't know, defamation, I'm sure. Whatever, we'll see what happens with that. But she can't talk to us about it, guys, because like she's got a lawyer. Anyway, FBI Frank's real. Oh, there's that. I think that was the most interesting thing that really came out of the live last Tuesday, was just the whole thing with the ankle, and it lasted, I mean, that was like less than 3 minutes of the whole live, so there you go. Again, if you want a really good rundown, I recommend Salty Crab, but I'm not going to link it because I'm lazy. Sorry. Also, Salty Crab's a much bigger channel. You can find them pretty easily. I don't really have anything else to say. We are caught up as of right now. I've already reacted to her apology video by watching Beck react to her apology. I'm going to put that up before you guys see this, so things will be a little out of order there, but the apology video is a little bit more interesting than these 3 videos are going to be. Oh yeah, I forgot. She's got COVID right now, but she should be over it by the next live, probably. But, all right, if you've made it this far in the video, go ahead and put a... I feel like I've already done lips, but go ahead and do lips again for this, for that phone that she got. So go ahead and put lips down for the phone. And again, if I reacted to something in this already, I apologize. That just shows how much these things are blurring together for me right now. And that's all I've got. So your emoji is a pair of lips. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section down below. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting this channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my members. You guys rock. Thank you to everybody who's going to hit the thumbs up button. If you're liking the content so far, you might as well subscribe. I try to put this stuff out pretty regularly. And that's all I've got for you guys. So I will see everybody in the next one. Bye!
This is my outro music. You can't copyright strike me because it's just me singing. This is my outro music. Thank you for watching. See you next time.